How many of you know who Judge Judy is? Okay. Do me this favor. Be brutally honest. Raise your hand if you know who Judge Judy is. Okay, now put him down. Raise your hand if you know who Judge Deborah is. Homies, listen, this is what's wrong. Judge Deborah is from the book of Judges. Okay. Okay. Your penal system with a judge, jury, did not exist until the 1400s. And you still think Jesus is your attorney trying to buy your freedom from your Father. Okay? I'm perfectly content saying that God's a judge. And I am thankful that God judges me. As long as we can come to the agreement that God's a judge like Deborah and not like Judy. Okay? Are you okay with this? This is the issue. Okay? We're Westerners. I have to have this conversation at least once a day. Okay? With new people, not the same people. But do you realize that like 400 AD, there were 6 theological schools in the Eastern Orthodox Church? And one of them was led by a guy named Augustine of Hippo. One of them. Okay? And that is what became the Roman Catholic Church. And the Roman Catholic Church was reformed by Martin Luther. And then all of your Western denominations are Reformed Catholicism. So that means that you are a descendant of the 450 heretic that got kicked out of the rest of Orthodox Christian thought. That's our pedigree. The rest of the world doesn't see God the way we see God. Okay, and the guy that was one of the most formative voices in Western theology was a guy named John Calvin. Do you know what John Calvin was before he was a priest? He was a Germanic tribal law attorney. Listen, I'm not faulting him. It is impossible to not impose your bias when you're reading anything. When you're reading anything, right? But consider that the first 400 years of human history, first 400 years of New Testament history, nobody thought these things about God. And when they did, they were removed as heretics. Now, we won't go into that, but all camps call the other camps heretics, so you can't really go by that, But to understand the true judgment of God, you have to understand how God saw judgment.